Hello everyone and welcome back to Pharma class. I am Anindya Goswami from Smriti College of Pharmaceutical Education and we were discussing different types of mixers used for mixing of solids. So this was the classification which we had discussed in the previous class and we were discussing the different types of mixers based on the different mechanisms of mixing like trituration, tumbling, then with the help of agitator blades, then stationary shell. So we were discussing tumbling action or tumbling mixtures with no mixing blades. Yes, we discussed about V-cone blenders. It is such an important attachment, important machine which can be made, which comes with or without any mixing blades. This is another important tumbling mixer. It is called as double cone blender. It is also a apparatus with or without mixing blades. So this is a cone shaped, double cone shaped structure which is connected in between with the shaft, and the motor connection is also given with the shaft only. So here there are entry and exit points. The entry and exit points are the same, and the principle of mixing is tumbling. That is, the entire powder bed is rotated and hence the mixing is occurring. So let us see the construction and working. Consists of a double cone on rotating shaft. It is usually of used for small amount of powders but with different densities, where this particular mixer, this particular blender can be used for different categories of powders with different densities but not that much great volume. Loading and emptying materials is done through the same port. This is the port, this is where the port are there. So loading and unloading of the materials can be done with the same port. The speed of or the rate of rotation ranges from 30 to 100 rpm mostly, depending on the density of the powders. Mixing occurs due to tumbling action. Yes, tumbling action means the entire powder bed is rotated. Double cone blender provides a good cross flow with a rolling rather than a sliding motion. Normally, no baffles are required and cleaning is simplified and be provided with mixing blades. Normally, it comes like this only without mixing blade, but there are certain double cone blenders with some attachment where some blades can be fixed with this shaft and it makes an extra shear factor. Some other category or other designs of tumbling mixer. So this can be cuboid shaped or cube shaped, cubical shaped, double cone shaped, as well as twin shell, as well as this particular drum shaped also. And all the principles of rotation are tumbling. Drum type of blenders with their axis of rotation horizontal to the center of the drum are used quite commonly. Cubical and polyhedron shaped blenders with rotating axis are set at various angles. These are also quite available. Let us come to the advantage and disadvantage of different types of tumbling mixers like V-cone blender, double cone blender, cuboidal blender or cylindrical blenders. Advantages: if fragile granules are to be blended, twin cell blenders is okay or it is ideal because it causes minimum attrition. Because if the granules are quite fragile, it means we have to avoid colloiding or particle collision. So if it is the twin shell blender provides the action V-like shape, and so attrition is quite minimum, so it is quite important. They can handle large capacities of powders. The tumbling mixtures can handle quite a good category or quite a good load of powders. Easy to clean, load, unload, it's quite easy. It requires very minimum maintenance. What are the disadvantages? It needs high head spaces for installation. In generally those mixtures are quite bulkier one, so it needs high head spaces for installation, and they are not suitable for a particular system of ingredients or large ingredients in the particle size distribution, because in some of the machines where there are no mixing blades, a simple attachment like a V-cone or a double cone or a cuboidal shape, so their attrition or the minimum shear is quite minimum, so enough shear is not applied. And if powders are free flowing, serial dilution is required for the addition of low dose active ingredients, particularly in case of some potent medications where the active ingredients are of quite low dose. In that case also, because if the powders is free flowing, and in that case we need to do the mixing by the process of geometric dilution. So in that purpose this is not a very choiceable method. These are the diagrams of industrial V-cone and double cone blenders. Double cone blender we can also find at our laboratory, pharma engineering laboratory. These are some of the mixers or blenders with agitator mixing blades. So these are the simple attachment, just like a double cone. So it is provided with different categories of attachment or blades to provide some extra shear, so that we can break the lumps as well. Next, come to an important category of blenders called as ribbon blenders. Ribbon blenders are categorized into the category of static mixtures, and it is being done as a batch process. So a simple construction, and the principle behind it, the mechanism is definitely shear or force. Shear is transferred by the moving blades. So these are we are seeing the top view, top diameter. So this is a fixed trough. These are fixed troughs, and the attachment of blades is like a ribbon. So hence the name of ribbon blenders. So these blades can rotate. So because of this moving blades, the shear is transferred, and high shear rates are effective in breaking up of lumps and aggregates. Uniform mixing is obtained as the powder beds are lifted, because if you put samples inside this and the blades are rotating, so in terms of the rotating blade, it will also take the powder, and the powder bed is also moving, but the entire machine is not moving, the entire blender is not moving. It is a fixed trough. Only the shaft and containing the rotating blades in the shape of the ribbon are rotating. Construction: the ribbon blender consists of a relatively long trough-like shell with hemispherical bottom. The shell is fitted with a shaft on which mounted are spiral ribbon-shaped blades, paddles or helical screws alone or in combination. It can be just like a single screw or single blade, or it can be a combination also. These mixing blades produces continuous cutting and shuffling of the powder by circulating the powder from the end of the trough as well as throughout the trough. Throughout the trough it is being done, so rotation of those blades causes high shear also. The shearing action that develops between the moving blade and the trough serves to break down the lumps. So it is easily, if those blades are rotating, so if there are aggregates or lumps also, it is also broken down. So the blades can have both right and left hand to it, and they are connected to a speed drive. The machine can be loaded from the top and emptying can be done from the bottom port, and the basic construction is a fixed static one, but it is the beauty of the rotating blades that causes the high shearing action. Let us come to the uses. For mixing finely divided solid, wet solid mass and also plastic mass, it is ideal. For uniform particle size and density of the materials can easily be mixed. If the density of the particles and if it is quite uniform size, then the mixing can be made ideal. It can be ideal for solid as well as small amount of liquid solid mixing also. Disadvantage: these are not quite accurate or precision blenders, and they are quite difficult to clean because of the provision of the dead spaces into the side walls. Those particular dead spaces sometimes come, and that particular thing can be the particles can get accumulated. So that is a problem. So this is a typical ribbon blender, industrial ribbon blender. Yes, what I was saying, why the cleaning is different, because after the batch process is over, after the mixing process is over, then some powders can get particularly accumulated at the spots where these blades are not being in contact. So those spots can cause a dead space, but generally it is quite applied in terms of different terms of thing. Next, Sigma blade mixer, another quite important category of solid mixers where high shear we can do. It is only a different type of machine, only difference in terms of the shape of the blade. It is the blades are shaped in terms of S or sigma. So what is the principle? The principle is definitely shear. Intermeshing of sigma blade creates high shear and kneading action. Just for like when we have large powders, so and we can have liquid slurry also, and constantly they create high shear, so mixing is quite appropriate. It consists of double trough shaped stationary bowl. This is also a static blender, static mixer, where the entire mixer is not rotating, only these blades will rotate. Next, two sigma shaped blades are fitted horizontally in each trough of the stationary bowl. These blades are connected to a fixed speed drive. The blades move at different speeds, usually one about the twice of the other. So these blades, we can control the speed of the blades. Usual speed of rotation of the blade is usually, if one rotates just at a single speed, the other will rotate at double speed. It's usually at a double, twice than the other. And perforated blades can also be used to break lumps or aggregates. If there are perforation inside these blades or aggregates, the basic lumps which can formation can be prevented, or it can be done also. Advantages: material moves from top to downwards, gets sheared between the blades and walls of the trough, resulting in cascading action. Cascading action means that's like a stream of water when it falls from a very high peak. Then that cascading action is obtained due to because it is sheared between the moving blades and the walls of the trough. It contains minimum dead space during mixing. What was the problem of the previous blender which we are discussing, planetary blenders, and that particular blender is having quite difficulty of the dead spaces, but these sigma blenders are not having that much amount of the dead spaces, and powders generally move from side to center also. What are the disadvantages? Disadvantage is that it works at a fixed speed. That's the problem. It works at a fixed speed and there is not very variation available. Applications: generally used in weight granulation process, in preparation of pills, tablets, and also in terms of ointments, where we can mix a semi-solid ingredients also, or the sticky ingredients also. Primary use for liquid solid and solid mixing. This is a typical sigma blade mixer. So these are the sigma shaped blades. So quite ideal for wet granulation process. Next, another important machine, another static type of mixer, that is planetary mixer. Now please pay attention. We are all using the term mixer here. It is not a blender. Why it is a mixer? Because of the high amount of shear or high amount of energy that is being employed, that is being utilized for breakdown of the lump or for mixing of the powders. So that's why it is a mixer, and the ribbon blender, it was a blender, and this is a mixture because high shear is done. Principle of mechanism is definitely shear. Shear is applied between the moving blade. So this is the attachment, the simple attachment, simple trough is here, and this is the moving blade, and the blade can move everywhere in the trough. Instead, this is the trough, the blade, this is the blade, this is the attachment. These are the attachment blades of different shapes can be obtained, and these blades can move anywhere inside the trough. So if there are particles into these side walls maybe, then also the particles will be mixed properly. So the mixing arm moves around its own axis and it reaches at every spot of the vessel. This is the beauty of this particular mixer. The plates in the blades are sloped so that the powder makes an upward movement to achieve tumbling action also. Some of the blades like this, it is a bit sloped so that powders can pass through these perforations, to these slopy ones, and even tumbling action of the powders can also be obtained. Tumbling action, which we generally know, it happens only when the entire powder bed is rotating. But if this mixing attachment, this blade, is providing with that particular sloping action, then also we can obtain a tumbling action. The construction, a very simple construction, vertical cylinder shell which can be removed. This is a detachable bowl, detachable pattern which can be removed. The blade is mounted from the top of the bowl. Yes, this is the top of the bowl, and mixing shaft is driven by planetary gear, and which is normally built at different or a variable speed drive. This particular thing is being done zigzag normally, the speed gear. Advantages: speed of rotation can be varied at your wish, and it is more and more useful for the weight granulation process, where we can also break down sticky and very large lumps. Disadvantages: requires high power, mechanical heat is built up within the powder mix, and because of its quite a limited size, it is useful for batch process only. We cannot make it as a continuous one. Applications: break down lumps and agglomerates quite easily. Low speeds are used for dry blending and fast for wet granulation. So for wet granulation purposes, as well as for dry blending for direct compression purposes also, we can use this particular type of blender mixer. This is a typical heavy duty planetary mixers.